Episode 20.
Let's go.
Good to see you. First off, we got some videos, the golf tournament that we played in. You and Roy Yang versus me and Otis Amy.
Had a good time.
Yeah, so we're not going to actually talk about the what the final score was, but Renee won. So in a couple weeks here, we'll be having Otis, who obviously is the director for Northern California FCA. I'll be presenting him with a check for $1,000.
Love it. But hey, Leotata is not gonna not get anything as well. We'll be able to put some towards them. Everybody wins here. We did it for charity, right?
Yeah. Another little shout out. This has obviously been going awesome, doing these backyard talks, talking about real estate, having fun with it. We're gonna be transitioning. Hopefully the people that have been watching these videos have been getting some good value from it, but we're gonna be doing a podcast that I'm really fired up about. We're gonna be bringing in guests, high profile people, talking about things such as self-development, leadership, sports, fitness, mindset, you name it. We've already been talking about some of the guests that we're gonna be bringing on. So really fired up for that. Backyard Talks has been great, but we just wanna make sure that the people know you got some fun stuff that's gonna be in store. So stay on the lookout for that. Transition into real estate. So You were mentioning something from our good friend, appraiser Ryan Lundquist. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
What he explained was the amount of production. So the amount of houses being sold is similar to the crash in 2007, 2008. So we're on those levels when it comes to actual production. But when it comes to the market and how hard it is to get a place and how many offers you have to go up, it feels like 2020.
Yeah.
Everybody's bidding up again. So it's a crazy market when you think about it like that. And it's super unique because of how much inventory is out there is putting us into this, a little bit of both the extremes. So you're seeing it firsthand.
I am, yeah. So I went and showed some property yesterday, showed 3 homes to a first-time buyer. Matter of fact, big props to these buyers. It's still crazy to me. They've been renting the same apartment for 16 years, but diligently saving along the way. Well, the third and final property that I showed them, they loved it. They wanted to write an offer on it. It happens to be in Oak Park. We had to write this offer $45,000 above list price, competing against about maybe 6 or 7 offers. So I think what needs to be talked about there is it's still a good time to buy. There's still people out there. We understand inventory is low. This was an anomaly, and the reason why I say that is because it's in a price range below $400,000. That's where I'm still seeing bidding wars and just people kind of going crazy, different compared to purchase prices that we'll say are $600,000 and up. Right. But I'd say the takeaway is this: I'm still talking to past clients, and I'm still talking to people out there going, is it a good time to buy? My answer is always going to be the same: buy early, buy often. What is your situation? Meaning, do you have to buy? Versus, are you just thinking about it? Right? So interest rates, we understand. We've been talking about this for the last 6 months, are not 3% anymore, but you can still buy down an interest rate, get an interest rate somewhere in the low to mid 5s if you buy it down. Hopefully I'm correct on that. And if you go in there with the mentality that you're gonna stay for a long time, I still think it's good, especially if you're a seller asking that question. Because if you're a seller asking that question, you're probably sitting on $200,000-$300,000 worth of equity. So good stuff, man. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Episode 20, we're out.